what keeps men from getting married, some men, is, well, we're designed, there's this whole thing out there in the world, like men are designed to have many women. Okay, historically, men have had many women, and we have enough sperm to make babies every day. You know, women can only make one baby for 9 months. Okay, so we're designed to do it many times for many places. And the biology is such, which by the way, we know in different cultures, there are women, many women, one man, but that's because there was a shortage of men. You see, cultures are smart. You know, there's a war, the men all die. Who's going to take care of the women? So the guy who survived, the king, whatever, he's got lots of women. Okay, then it becomes a status symbol of how many women you have. But the women are like, great, he can take care of us. And they would all take care of each other. These are different cultures, different times. What we have now is the possibility of being in a monogamous, intimate relationship where love can grow to higher levels than ever before. It's the intimacy, to be able to find yourself in another person. That's an amazing experience. See, as a man, to connect with a woman, I can find my feminine tenderness by connecting with her while I still stay this very strong, confident, capable, non-vulnerable at all. Nobody can affect me. I mean, you can come shoot me the bird, you can criticize my talks. Okay. At the same time, I'm a very sweet, vulnerable person with my children, with my wife, with the people I care about. I'm in touch with my feelings and so forth. But I don't take things so personally. That's masculinity. Don't take it personally at all. And yet also be in personal relationship. I know how I got there. It wasn't always that way. It was by being in a relationship and respecting a woman. What that means is when a woman can be feminine and you respect that. So much of what's being taught today is, you know, women, you need to respect the man, and everybody deserves respect. But it's women who need the respect the most. Respect is when you yield to someone else. You know, when I'm honoring them, when I honor you and do something for you that maybe I don't want to do myself, but I'm happy to do for you. You go to the speed limit, you respect the speed limit, you respect the laws. Respect means you can't just do what you want, you do something for them. And that's respecting someone. And femininity is what we want to respect most. And what we want to, for masculinity, you appreciate, you value it. You say, oh, I have a need, and you satisfied it. See, it's not so much doing for him what he wants, although you want to give him what he wants, but the priority is giving him, recognizing what does he want? What he wants is for you to appreciate his actions for you. So it's always this reciprocal thing. It's not easy to first conceive of it, because certainly I want to be respected. People respect me all over the place. I love it. But why do they respect me? Because they value what I can do for them or have done for them. So that's the male side of us wants to be valued. The female side wants to be valued. And so much of the time women will feel, in our surveys and companies and everything, women feel they don't feel appreciated or valued. But if the reason they're not feeling appreciated, you can find reasons for it. But at the same time, we did a survey in the workplace of men. This was 100,000 people in the survey. And men and women's complaints about each other's and whatever. And for women, do you feel appreciated by men in the workplace? And 75% of women said they don't feel appreciated by men. Okay, and we asked men, do you appreciate women in the workplace? And 90-something% of men said, yes, I appreciate the women in the workplace. So it wasn't that men didn't appreciate women in the workplace. It was that men didn't know how to communicate appreciation to women in the workplace. They were appreciating women the way we appreciate each other as men, which is good job. Whereas a woman feels appreciated when you take time to hear her perspective, value her perspective, and include her. You know, this inclusiveness people are wanting now more is respect me, honor me, let me be seen. And that means more than just good job. That means, what do you need? Are you being paid fairly? And that's respecting a person's needs, honoring her needs. And so she'll communicate, I don't feel appreciated. And men are like, what do you mean? So many women will say to their husbands, I don't feel appreciated. Change the language. Instead of going, I don't feel appreciated, you know, I'm equal to you. I deserve respect. And what I need in respect is for you to do this for me, and for you to do this for me, and you to do this for me. That's what worked for me. And, you know, I remember Aretha Franklin coming out with the song R-E-S-P-E-C-T. The women went, wow, with that, wow, with that. See, it's like, you know, men get plenty of respect, and we all need respect. But in relationships, and I see again and again, is what opens a man's heart is not when women are doing things for him, although that's nice. But the big thing is when what a man does for her, she values and appreciates. And it used to be so much easier for men and women to get along because women really needed men to provide money. And men provided money and women provided love. And it worked very beautifully when a man could provide the money. Now, a culture where men can't provide enough for their family, it makes men alcoholics and drug addicts and so forth because they don't feel good about themselves. So he has to be able to provide. But when a man can provide, then a woman can appreciate. And then what you have is the makings of a great relationship.
Yeah, and if he's not providing financially, if she's not depending upon him financially, then one of the key ideas that you're bringing up is there are other ways that he can show up for her, that he can provide valuable contributions to her in her life.
And Michelle, thank you so much for pointing that out, because that's the whole essence of my book, Beyond Mars and Venus, is if you don't need a man for the money, what do you need him for? To become aware, I don't like being lonely. I don't like being at home. I don't like eating out all the time. I don't like cooking for myself. I want to cook for somebody else if you like cooking. You know, my wife says, and she likes to cook, right? But if I don't eat it, she goes, well, I just won't cook for myself. It's fun. It's nurturing. Women have a nurturing side of that. They want that in their life. Is it, you know, this is going to enrich my life. And I want that. I need that. I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to that. That's important to me. But to me, that's not enough. Where a woman really needs to find an awareness, if she wants to have a good relationship, is the awareness that I need a partner who can empathize with what I'm going through. I need a partner who I can share what's inside of me and feel understood. And I need a partner who is there for me on an emotional level. And that's why so many women will go with other women today. One of the reasons, okay, is that men don't know how to hear a woman. And I'll just say the benefit of if you're a woman who wants to go and share with other women, they all will sort of relate to each other. You get that safety to express yourself, but you're missing something. You're connecting with other women. You're now connecting to half the world. Mm-hmm. You're still disconnected from the other half of the world. The experience of having a man's world respect you and value you. You're no longer just connected to half the world. You're connected to the whole world. And you're also connected to your whole self, which is your own masculine and feminine side starts to come up in harmony together. So this is the beautiful thing about having a man. When a man can really understand where you're coming from and hear you and validate you, it feels so, so good.